Wait one sec, making sure I'm recording. Should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to some Minecraft. Messed up there, do apologise. Okay, hello and welcome back to Minecraft Young Paradise Gold Age, episode 800 and I think we're on 7 or past 7? I can't remember. But hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe, and hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Young Paradise Gold Age. Oh, need to take a little breather there. Okay, but hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. So last episode we worked on, also ignore the mini-map. I had to go to a newer update and then backwards for a sec, and that's why it's all untextured by my texture pack. Had to fix when I relog. But last episode we worked on building a much better, looking bridge, I tell you. A much better looking bridge. It's a little bit, a bit over, decorated, I think, a little. But I do quite enjoy it. I do quite enjoy it. And when you have the, shaders on, they look quite nice, I tell you. Looks very nice, I tell you. You know what, I quite enjoy that bridge, I tell you. I quite enjoy that bridge. You know what I should do? I should really fix the supports for this bridge. Should really fix the supports for this bridge. Okay, but hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. In today's episode we're going to be working on... Should do that, yeah. Should do that. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to make the path look a little bit more natural, like someone walks down it every once in a while. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer, and then I can walk to my piggy. And then we have a... Oh, I thought I lost you, my piggy. Little bunny friend, FR. Totally forgot about you. Totally forgot about you. Okay, but hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. And also I do keep saying, I do apologise. Okay, so in today's episode... I thought I heard a thing take damage there. But in today's episode we're going to be working on... Let me see. Let me get my green book out, I tell you. Last episode we used the green book to see what we'll work on, and you know what, we're going to use it again, I tell you. We're going to use it again. Opening up the first page, I tell you. Okay, so we've completed the coloured wire project. That's what I turned this into right here. The coloured wire project. I turned it into fairy lights instead of the other design idea that I had. That was placing glass panes on top of fences or between fences. Ah yes, it was on top of fences because I learned that fences do not connect with glass unless it's the newer updates. Yeah. Okay, so in today's episode, let me see what we're going to be working on, I tell you. It's just recent I started using this green book again. It's been a few months since I last used it. So it's always fun to go back through and see all the designs that I was doing. Okay. We're not doing the test station, or TA station, as that's the space station that I wanted to build. You know what, I might build that in the end at some point, I tell you. Let me know if I should do the, space station in the end, I tell you. I look forward to it, I tell you, if I do. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at this for a second. Trying to see what we could work on for today, I tell you. You know what, we'll go to page 3, because there's nothing on page 2. Nothing on page 3 that I want to work on. Unless the 150 block wide project. You know what, I have a few builds that are very odd. Let's see. A floor design, I tell you. It was a floor and then concrete lines. Very odd design, I tell you. Very odd design. Yeah, I think we might just scrap the idea of using this for today, I tell you. There's too many builds that probably would not work. Probably will not work, I tell you. That's the problem that I'm having. My GUI scale's a bit too small because I was on the newer updates and I had to swap it all the way around. Very annoying, I tell you. Very annoying, I tell you. Okay, so let's go do something random today, I tell you. Let's go do something random today. What are we going to work on today? Well, I better harvest my potatoes because I am running extremely low on potatoes, I tell you. Potato, potato. Potato wash down the stream. There we go. There's a lot of potatoes, I tell you. A lot of potatoes. You know, we eat so many potatoes in this series, you know, I wonder how many we've actually eaten. Wow. We really have 2 stacks full? We really have 2 stacks full? That's a lot of potatoes. I can't believe we finally got to 2 stacks full chest of potatoes. I'm looking for somewhere to dump some stuff, I tell you. There we go. Put that there so I can get out of this chest that cyan wool. It is such, you know, an odd thing to think we have filled up 2 chests full of baked, well, not baked potatoes, just regular potatoes. That's what we should do one day. We should turn this into very automatic. I don't know if I could make this automatic. I have an idea for an automatic design, but I probably would not build it here. Ah, that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to go work on my train station. You know what, we could actually work on that today if we wanted. You know what, I will. I will put myself into it, I tell you. And we will work on that, well, not potato design. Train station. I have such a bad headache, so I do apologise if I do not speak properly for a little while. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I tell you. Headaches while you're playing Minecraft are so annoying. So annoying. Plus when you're recording it's even worse. It's even worse because you have to speak at the same time while focusing on something and then, you know, you have a headache at the same time. Annoying, I tell you. Very annoying. There we go. So like that. And there we go. That's it all done. Wow. 2 stacks of potatoes. Sorry, that's just, you know, still, you know, I'm thinking about that. Put the iron in there. You know what, I'm sorting out this backpack as well today. We're sorting out this backpack as well today. Let's see. Can I grab a second stick? I really need a 4. There we go. Well, 3rd stack. There we go. There we go, I tell you, there we go. You know what, I'm not really used to this new roof design that we have. I do quite enjoy it, I do quite enjoy it. Oh, wait, is that slabs? No, it's full block. So I'm just wondering how that pops out there. I don't know. I really don't know. How does that pop out? I guess it stares around it. Okay, it's very odd to me that, I tell you, it's very odd. Very odd. I was trying to figure out how that was actually working there for a second. Ah, to the furnace. Well, not furnace. The oven, where I cook my potatoes. There we go. 3 sets of potatoes. And let's check the fridge for another stack of potatoes. We'll take this one. We'll take that one. I tell you, I'm running out of potatoes. I eat so many potatoes during, you know, every like 10 episodes, I think. It's like a snack. And it's so annoying, I tell you, so annoying. Okay, and I was going to empty out my backpack. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? I'll try and work a way around it, I tell you. Try and work a way around it. Plus, I think my other backpack is not full. Not full. We can go work on this project now, I tell you. Ah, this way. This way, I tell you, to the train station. Also, I do apologise if this episode's a little bit odd. It's been a little while since we last recorded a Jungle Paradise episode. Plus, that headache does not help as well. You know what, I'm gonna demolish that. I thought it would work, that idea for a, you know, farm that way. But it did not work. Did not work, I tell you. Okay, let's see. How would this work? Sorry, I'm thinking to myself there. I'm thinking to myself, thinking, how will this work? If I go like that, turn it into 53. And then go like that, go like that. 21. Aha, I do have some room in here. Do have some room in here. There we go. That should do. That should do. And let's make some more. Okay, that's dark oak. Sorry, I was wondering what that was there for a second. There we go. That should work. And we now should have enough of the supplies that we need for this build. So I'm not too sure about this entrance bit, I tell you. Not too sure about this entrance bit. I was trying to figure out where that zombie was. Aha. Seems to be something's down here. Hell! Look at that. It looks like a new cave. I've never discovered before. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. No, I haven't been here. I've been here, just never let up that way. Ah, here we go. Here's the other zombies that were being a pest. They all have strings, so they've never despawned. Come on. Die. 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 I will take the Hearts of Darkness though. We'll take those Hearts of Darkness. Okay, well that can be put there. Hearts of Darkness, they can just get shoved in there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That was not too bad at all, I tell you. I don't know how they spawn down here. It looks like there's quite a lot of dark spots everywhere. Guess we'll have to handle that one day. One day. We're not dealing with this today, I tell you. There's too many dark caves around here in my world, I tell you. That you can just not get hold of it. There we go. And go like that. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little tiny adventure. Put this string in the backpack. And we better get started with this opening bit, I tell you. I don't know if I want to go with, what do you call it? This here. And then make it go down to a block. Yeah. So make it go down to a block. Sorry, I'm still working with this idea of this train station. And spruce was one of the ideas that I wanted to use for it. So there's got to be a lot of spruce around here. There's probably got to be so much that it'd bleach your eyes, I tell you. That's how much bleach has got to be here. Well, not bleach. Spruce. All you'll see is brown around here. There we go. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I probably would want to increase it to about a height taller. Hey. About a height taller. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Angle like that. Breaks that. Now, so the problem that I do have around here is actually, we're so close to the ocean, right, that I have the problem of if I dig too high up, the ocean will come through. And it is so annoying, I tell you. It is just so annoying. When I originally started building this so long ago, it was quite the hassle. And that's why I decided to abandon it for a little while. And then finally we're getting back to it, I tell you. Finally we're getting back to it. So, this is what I was planning for this tunnel, was just to make it like this. It's easy, it's easily, you know, producible, and the tunnel doesn't really have to be that decorated. It's a little workstation I had down here. Little tiny workstation. There we go. And we had it come down here, this direction. Why did I ever just... Sorry, I'm just gonna do this while I go along, And it's to test and see. Hello. Ow. I did not expect to see a skeleton down here. There we go. That's not too bad. Let's see. Chuck that. Put that in the backpack. You know what? I really need mending on this. Keep forgetting about that. Oh yeah, there was a problem that I had here. Was it lava? Was it lava? No, there was a cave. That's what it was. I should really, you know, light up the cave. The thing that I was actually doing around here was actually building along this ridge. No, I did not want to swap my waypoints around. I'll just swap that back a second. When I was actually building this originally, I was using these big land masses under the ocean. It's a little bit to hide it. And I feel like, you know, the further that we go away, it's a little bit easier. The idea was just to make a straight tunnel towards this island over here. And then at this point, go downwards. And then left to Village 0. That's what the name is. Sorry, I had to itch my knee while I was doing that. Got very itchy. Very itchy. No, I do not want your body. I want string. That is all I want. There's so much gravel down here. I'm gonna have to come back here and get all this gravel at some point. There's just that much. This will help, you know, stack up my double chest full of gravel, I tell you. With how much is here. There's also iron, but I'll get that another time. Yeah, we'll come back here and go and excavate all of this gravel very soon, I tell you. But we should focus on what we are meant to be doing today, I tell you. Wait 1 second. Okay, at least there's lava down there. Just need to check that out. I was not too sure. Did not mean to start placing it behind me. Yeah, that bit might be a problem. Who knows? Yeah, it might be a problem. Okay. Well, I think we should just focus on working on the bit that we're already at now. We'll work on the bit that we're already at and then just continue along. Just continue along. Definitely gonna have to increase the ceiling height, I tell you. And that's the problem that I was having before. Is that the ocean is just so close. It's just such an annoyance. But I don't care. I don't care. We're building this tunnel finally. That's what I will say. We're building this tunnel finally. Okay, let's head up this tunnel because we need to head to the start. Because I want to work on it from the beginning. Now this tunnel will just be a... Well, let me explain how this tunnel's got to be working in the future. So, the reason why I wanted to build a train station is so we could build a railway around our world. But we cannot build it around our base, because there's that much under our base that most of our base is actually, 90% of it is actually underground. So, you know, it kinda sucks, that I tell you. So we cannot really build a railway around our house. But I've always wanted to build a railway and connect it up with Village Zero. Now when we connect up with Village Zero, we can build roads to Village Zero. And then roads can lead to these towns that I built all the way out here. This one's still a work in progress, I tell you. I get better at, you know, building towns, I tell you soon. But with building roads and connecting all of this area, we can eventually start to connect up the rest of my world. Everywhere can be walkable, or rideable in a boat. But you know, that's the idea, I tell you. That is the idea, that everywhere can be connected. And I've always wanted, it's always been a dream to walk all the way across my world on foot for not really a particular reason, but to give it like, you know, a world tour. It's kind of like walking Skyrim. That's like a best example, I tell you. It's kind of like walking Skyrim. I'll see if you've ever walked Skyrim before. You know what? When we do our Skyrim modded survival series, I tell you, we'll, you know, do that at some point. We'll walk the entire world. I tell you, I played Skyrim that much. I played it on like the Xbox 360 and other consoles, PS3 and other stuff like that. I've only been it once, and that was in a modded survival series. Well, modded series. Yeah, modded. I would say it's more modded. There wasn't really too much. Well, there was surviving. Poop. Nope. There we go. Grab my sword. Sword is more important than, you know, collecting items below. Okay, I need to grab this. Put that. Well, I did not. Well, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, put that there. And let's collect all of this. You know what? I'm actually really enjoying this roof. I don't know why. It feels a lot more old school, I tell you. Though I quite enjoy old school stuff, I tell you. This tunnel's a bit off. This tunnel's one block off. This tunnel is one block off. You know how I've realised it's one block off? Because this is here in this design. This is 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 7. Okay, so that is where that is supposed to be. Is over here. Also, I can't really put in some more dark oak around here because I'm currently out of dark oak around my, well, not around my world. I'm currently out of dark oak at the moment because I've not went and, you know, chopped down more. So 1 block overhangs. That should be. Why does this look so off? 4 blocks. 4 blocks. I don't know. I don't know why this side looks a bit more off. I've had to fix this side so many times during the construction of this train station. There's a lot of stuff that I need to work on around my world, but this train station's really been a pain in the butt. Especially when we had an ogre basically destroy quite a lot of it. I did fix it, and then we had that world corruption, and we lost, you know, basically the biggest amount of the damage. We managed to basically revert during the corruption, so it wasn't too bad, this destruction, the next time that I was here. No, so it's been that long since ogre attack, I tell you. Been that long. Next year it'll be 1 year. So in about Well, September to now, 3 months. 6, 7, 8. 8 months from now, it will be 1 year. No, wait. It's already been 1 year. Because this is 2023. It's already been 1 year. It's got to be 2 years in about 8 months. I think that's the number that I said. I can't remember. But that's how many years it's got to be. Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha. Okay. So we have to break this because I need to fix this. Avoid breaking that sign for now. Ignore the big hole in the ground that you just seen there. Ogre attack. A long time ago. Never repaired it. Fully. Never repaired it fully. Okay, I need to dump some stuff out of my inventory. I'll put some of this in here for now. Yeah, we need to sort through our inventory at some point, I tell you. Yeah, ogre attack. It was actually a tiny ogre attack. It managed to destroy this bit of room here. Did my frame rate go down there? Yeah, 26 FPS. 27. I really don't know what's causing that, frame rate drop there. I just noticed it, become a little bit, blocky. There's also my previous, a little bit up there that I did. You know what, we'll block up all of this. An angle like that. There we go. Not bad at all. Right, so fixing the train station's gotta be quite complicated, I tell you. You know what? First, I'm definitely gonna break all of this. I like this bridge, but it's time for it to go. Time for this bridge to go. You know what? I should have just stuck with the idea of building a bit that went around. That you just went around into it. I think that could have worked a bit better than, just making a bridge. I was wondering what was off there for a second. There we go. Not bad at all. And so we grab that spruce wood. Mine out all of this. There we go. And go like this. There we go. And now I must break this. But also, you know what? I'll break it with my silk touch. So I get a bunch of free grass. I get a bunch of free grass. There we go. Okay, well, let's gather up the grass before I decide to break this big bit of acacia wood. Let's see. Well, it wasn't really. Oh wait, there was. Went to the wall. Here. Sorry, I was so confused there for a second. At how this was designed. I had to check the other side. There we go. That was not too bad. Break that side. There we go. And break that side. You know what? I should have just came backwards and broke it like that. Doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter. Okay. So So break that. Yeah, that's not too bad. You know what? It makes a lot more better looking. Makes it a lot better looking. I'll do something to decorate that side over there at some point. Just never got around to doing it a long time ago. A long time ago. Guess that's where I'll put some acacia stuff, I tell you. And I guess we might as well get started on this train station bit here. Because I keep delaying it, I tell you. I keep delaying it. Oops. Excellent, fell down there. Oh, I did not mean to drop that there. I thought it was about to go into my inventory, but no. Well, it did go into my inventory. Just in a different route. Lonely. Are we? Oh, we're that far. Okay. I was wondering why Lonely was there. Lonely is a goat. That is very lonely. It's very sad, though. Very sad. The name why I called it Lonely is because I decided to just call it Lonely because it was out in a bit of water. Far away from the rest of my house, so I just decided to call it Lonely. It's quite a sad goat, I tell you. Let's see. What could we talk about while I'm doing this? Okay. Got a good question for you. So, do you ever like to write stories every once in a while? Like sometimes I just like to scribble down something that, you know, seems pretty good. Seems pretty good, I tell you. And that is what I do. I scribble down little tiny, you know, stories. But I've also tried my hand at love stories recently. And I am terrible at love stories. I am absolutely terrible at love stories. Let's see. Trying to think of something. Ah, yes. I think me being terrible at love stories, you know, being quite a long thing because I tried to attempt to write a love story a long time ago. That being on, what do you call it? On, what was it called? My story of, I cannot remember the story's name. Cannot remember the story's name. Roka Starg. Something like that. That's the story's continent. To give you a bit more example. It's a story that I wrote many, many years ago. It's a good story, I tell you, it's a good story. Though there's a bunch of flaws in it every time I go back to it. I always like to, you know, go back and fix a chapter and see if I can write it better. Sometimes I write it better and then sometimes, you know, it's half-half. There we go. Now, I can either do that there. Sorry, I got distracted while I was, you know, looking at the spelled bit here. Okay. You know what, I'll just do stairs. I'll just do stairs. I was thinking about fixing it up, making it look a little bit nicer, but it's really not the best spot for it, I think. You know what, we'll do a little bit of that. We'll do a little bit of that. There we go. Also, back to that story thing. So I've written, you know, quite a lot of chapters of the story, about maybe 4. It doesn't seem like much, but I write quite a while for a chapter. Let's see. But I tell you, I'm not very good at writing love stories. Our main character is Betty, and they are to fall in love with Joy. And that is, you know, part of the story. Joy is basically like a werewolf kind of thing. Let's see. as they picked her up. Okay, I cannot remember how the story goes, but they picked her up when they went to a tavern after, not tavern, you know, area where you sleep after an adventure. And after the adventure, they hear a noise, they rush downstairs, and the guy of the, what do you call it, tavern? Is getting killed by this werewolf. That is like black as night, you know, and all that. But it turns out I think it is the guy who runs the tavern. He actually sold her family to, or you know, slaughtered their family, and she ran into the woods, got bit. Well, not slaughtered their family, forced them to find a werewolf in the forest, something like that. And so she defeats a werewolf, or kills a werewolf, or gets bit by the werewolf, turns into a werewolf herself, and then she decided to use this power to take revenge on the bartender, and that is what she does. It sounds so odd trying to say it out loud, but I've not read the story in quite a while, as I've not really worked on it a while. I've just been so busy with, you know, this channel and all that, that I've not really written digitally for a while. We'll see. I do quite enjoy the story though. It's a nice story. Doesn't seem like a nice story, but you know, there's some enjoyability about writing a fantasy story, I tell you. If you attempt to write a fantasy story yourself, you know, I would suggest, you know, trying to stay away from like ages. If you're trying to go with like different characters with different ages, sometimes ages, you know, oh, this person was alive during this event 15 years ago. You'll have to make sure you always stick around that, you know, event. Trying to give a good example. What's a good example of revealing, like, you know, the years of a person and it turned out terrible? Maybe Overwatch 2. When they reveal, like, you know, the ages of their characters. Basically, you know, Kiruku, who served with, well, not served, but, you know, practiced with Genji and, you know, singing. Turns out Hanzo's like 40 years old and Kiruku's like 21. So it must have been, you know, quite a gap. And they would have been like, you know, 20. Late 16, maybe. 18. Something like that. Yeah, probably 20s. Let's see. Trying to give you a good example, but that would probably be a good example of watch out for when you're doing, like, you know, events and how much time has really passed from that event. Because sometimes it can bite you in the butt. Especially this water problem that I keep having. I'll fix them in the future. When I mean future, just in a little bit. Let's see. How did I do that one over there? One block. Okay, was not too sure. Yeah, this was the problem that I kept having, was I kept running into the water. Just like that. That's why you always see the torches, you know, up the wall. Because when I'm mining, they always always try and, you know, hit the torches. I feel like they have it out for the torches. Every single time. Every single time, without fault. There we go. We're flooding this entire place now. There we go. Let's go collect all of this material that I keep dropping behind me. We'll fix the roof soon, I tell you. We'll fix the roof soon. Plus, if there's any holes that are exposed to the underwater, I can always just go around the water and then place some gravel on top of it, kind of make it look natural. This is really turning out terrible. Hopefully no animals accidentally fall on this. That would be terrible, I tell you. We don't want that. Poop. Just keeps getting worse and worse, I tell you. Just keeps getting worse and worse. Okay, go like that. I'm trying to do this while I'm getting pushed by the water. It's not great. It is not great, I tell you. Yeah, that's a wide one there. That is a wide one. That can be moved, and that can be brought into my backpack. That is the wrong material. Am I out of singing material? Might be. Might be out of spruce wood. Stairs, to be more exact. This is really expensive, I tell you, this project. I realize. And I am about to go and dig that, knowing full well that, yeah, the gravel's about to fall in. Yeah, this is quite terrible. This is the problem why I had to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground, I tell you. You can actually see the pocket here. That is so much. You can see where previous incidents have happened. It's so satisfying swimming underwater in Minecraft, I tell you. I wish we could actually swim faster, but for some reason my swimming mod no longer works. It was actually quite fun. It's quite fast and efficient. But now it doesn't work. Not a single bit it works. Sorry, my chair is very squeaky when I'm trying to fix my posture. So it's so annoying. Let's see. Okay, I'm definitely gonna grab some more spruce wood. Definitely gotta grab some more spruce wood. There we go. Check that, turn all of that into stairs. Just double checking I don't have any stairs in there. There we go. Okay, well, let's go and finally continue. I do quite enjoy this stuff, I tell you. I do quite enjoy that stuff. You know, I think it's really, you know, improved quite a lot, I tell you. This area, doing something new. Just something off the bat, I tell you. I don't know if I put fences down here, just trying to make it look like it's supporting the surface bit above it. Could do that, kinda like a mine. And let me get over that big, you know, hump there. There we go. Well, it's not as bad as it was before, I tell you. We'll just fill it up with stone and then I'll just... If I do not go flying every single second, it would be great. Okay, that should work. My nose is itchy, it's annoying me. There we go. There. How much gravel fell in here? So much. That is so much. I could have actually collected that gravel earlier now that I think about it. I had room in my backpack. Poop. I could have used that gravel for concrete. You know what, I've been gathering up so much gravel recently that, you know, it's fun, I tell you. It's fun sometimes. I don't know why, but, you know, mining gravel actually makes it seem like it has much more of a use now for me. Well, it actually has a lot more use for me now. And I can make concrete out of it. And paths. That's probably what I'm going to use it for most. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Pretty clear. Put all of that in there. Go collect all this gravel. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So much gravel. So much gravel that I can use up in a blink of an eye, I tell you. There we go. Now, I don't know about actually... That was a weird, you know, unloading glitch there. Can I see anything up there? It's just... Do apologize for that. Do apologize, that came out of nowhere there. Okay. So, let's go and place all of this here. There. Oh. The gravel has been revealed. And I'll take that iron. There we go, put that back in there. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I quite enjoy this, I tell you. I do quite enjoy this. Now, I don't know if I should make a separation point on it. Or just keep it like this. For now. For now. We'll deal with that another time. I knew it was... Oh, poop. I knew it was coming down directly on that light, that's why I was worried. Poop, I hit the light! Because of... I thought I was being sneaky and, you know, not making it break. This whole area is getting flooded. You know what that I want to talk about? You know how we've been doing a few series on the channel? You know what I've been itching to play again for some reason? Bioshock 2 or Bioshock Infinite. I don't know why. I just have that, you know, itch to play it again. You know what I mean? You just have that, you know, feeling that you want to play it again. Don't know why. That's what all of this water reminded me of there for a second. Was that I really want to play Bioshock. I don't know why. I just got done, you know, being pounded by the game and don't know why I want to return to it. We'll see. No, I quite enjoyed playing Bioshock Infinite for years. Let's see. You can see exactly where this tunnel is on the map if you look close. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make this look a little bit more natural. Like that, grab a stone stack. There we go. But you know, when you just get that itch to play a game, that's what I've been feeling for Bioshock. Don't know why. Don't know why. I like Bioshock, I like to play Bioshock. Back in the day I always thought it was a horror game. So one time I asked Mother Berry to get rid of the game when we had it. Just because I thought it was a horror game. So I made up this, you know, extravagant lie. Like, oh, there's a very scary thing in it. Just because I thought it was a horror game. It looks like a horror game. But I feel like if I played it back then, I still would call it a horror game. But today I would call it, you know, more of, you know, a first-person shooter, survival kind of, you know, game. Let's see. You know what? I don't know what it would be like if I played it all the way back then. I do feel like I would have called it a horror game. It feels like horror. There's this horror game that I played back on the Xbox 360. And I could not do it. It was like third person, maybe? I don't know if it was third person. You start in like a jail cell, and there's this enemy that's always grumpy, and if you wait eventually in the cell, the guy comes and kills you. But then there's some first person, there's third person, and there's first person. So sometimes I don't even know what the game was. Sometimes I think, you know, maybe it was my imagination, that game. But no, it was real. Because I remember one bit that my friend got to because I was too scared to get any further. Because I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing, I tell you. So I'll take a break and talk about this for a second. But place that torch there. I played the game, and the bit that I remember seeing that my friend got to, who I do not really like no more, horrible friend. I remember one time I was being, you know, actual sick in the playground. I think it was after having, like, you know, a fruit shoot, so it was kind of pink. Well, this is a good story. This is a good story. Wait 1 second. Stupid thing! Not going where you wanted to go. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I don't want to be moved. Stop moving me. I'm barely even touching this thing and then, you know, I'm going woo. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Well, actually I can just fill that up now. That would have been a bit easier. But I was being sick, right? So, me being sick, I'm well, I'm not sick yet, but the story goes, I come out to the cafeteria area that's outside, but then you have to go into another building for it. I come out to that building, how does it go? Trying to remember, I tell you. But it goes that I came out to the building, basically everyone was crowded around this table. They were, you know, either playing something or talking about something there. Or there was a bug, something like that. So everyone's around this table. There's... Okay, so when you come out to the cafeteria... Well... So you walk into the school, right? You go like this. The cafeteria building's on the left with a stair bit that goes up. There's a door here where you go in for the smaller, you know, primaries. So primary 1 to primary 4? 3? 3. Primary 3. And then 4 you go into the big side. Let's see. But the school used to be separated into boys and girls. And then it unseparated, so now it's big side and little side. So, this bit here is where the door is. And then over here would be where a table was. And it's a large area. There's, you know, this is where you just walked in. It goes down for a little bit, it goes, you know, inwards, and then there's a big building bit here. But you can go around, and then that bit, you know, there's a little trail that leads up to the... Well, a trail that leads up to the big side. That's a big rectangle. It's basically a big square school. But with, you know, a very old, you know, industrial kind of looking building made out of concrete, stone, sandstone bricks kind of stuff, tell you. We'll see. And then the circle bit, right? The circle table. I walk up to him, you know, pat him on the back like, oh, I'm gonna be sick, my friend, I need to go see the doc. Or the nurse. And then they just tell me to go away, and then I'm right behind him, so this is where the table is, and I go like, over here, there's a little bit that goes inwards. So, on my left is a little square bit of building. It's where the toilets are. You just walk up these very steep stairs. Many kids have fallen down them and hurt themselves, but they still kept them. These steep stairs, and then the building there that you know, you go around if you're going to the big side, is where the toilets are stored for the little side. So the toilets are very small. I didn't make it there, and I was, you know, standing behind them, and then I would eventually go blah. And, you know, it kind of looks a bit pinky due to the fruit shoot, I was gonna call it. No, it's a squeeze it. Is it squeeze it? That's it. I think that's a drink. So it's kind of pink, and then, you know, I'm just chilling there, and then, you know, eventually, you know, some kids are playing on top of it. So I say, you know what that is? That's my sick. They said it was bird poop, but no, it was mistake. It was that bad. And then, what do you call it? The, thingy comes over. The teachers that were absolute terrible teachers. You could even call them teachers. That's how bad they were. Like, I don't know how many primary schools I've been to, but always, the ones that, are supposed to look out for the kids in the areas. They say, oh, just stay away from that bully. The bully comes after you. Terrible, I tell you. Terrible. Makes my blood boil, I tell you. We'll see. And then they're always just sitting on their butt talking to another one, or acting like they're doing something by walking around, but they're never doing anything. Okay, those ones. One of those ones came over, I explained that, explained. Try and tell them that, being sick and all that, and then, like, oh, do you need to go to the thingy? Takes me to the thingy, the room, the office. And you know what? I sit there, I don't be sick, and then they just send me back. A kid that's literally just been bleh, and I just get sent back. Because I did not be sick in a bucket. Because I already emptied my guts outside. We'll see. As that's many times that's happened. Terrible, I tell you, terrible. Primary schools, not always best. More holes. We haven't even made it to the checkpoint about that about so long ago. We have not even made it to the checkpoint, but you know what, I'm just gonna break all of this. Just break all of this. Just gather up all of the stuff. And grab my backpack. Throw the gravel in there. Throw that and that and that in there. You know what, I'm gonna rebuild that drop-off station that we have to just empty out this backpack. And then we'll send a chest over to the emptying area. I think that'd be a bit easier. Okay, let me just place all of that. Also, this episode is getting a bit long. I do apologise for that. I do say that. Let's see. Because it has gotten quite long, and finally some peace and quiet from the water. I'm sick of hearing more, I tell you. Makes me fusty. Makes me fusty for some water. Why do I always have to hear water? I guess I am under the ocean, but still, it annoys me. It annoys me. And that's also why I go down more there. Where you see that water coming down from the ceiling. You know what, I quite enjoy what we've done with this so far, I tell you. I think we've made quite a lot of progress on this. I think we're going to have to split this into 2 episodes. Yeah, I think we're going to have to split this into 2 episodes. Yeah, that works. There we go. Just let me stand on the surface so I can break all of this in peace. No, I did not want to place a block there. You want to do something that seems simple and then it just turns out to be such a pain in the butt, I tell you. Such a pain in the butt. There we go. Aha. So that's where... Is that where that's supposed to go? Okay, go like that. Go like that. No, actually. Not what I wanted to pick up at all. Just break all of this. I'll use this old design that I was going to do for my own needs for now. Not too bad. Ah, there's been a mistake. Not supposed to be that close. That cuts at least 4 blocks out of this project, I tell you. 4 blocks, maybe. Maybe. That's what I'm gonna say, maybe. Well, it sorts out the issue that I'm probably going to have to solve in the future if I did not do it there. There we go. There we go, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You know what, we'll get to the point where I have to fix this, this little bit here in the future. Finally, we can see light. We can finally see light, finally. I tell you, this project's, you know, been quite stressful so far, I tell you. Put my mine out with the wrong shovel. It's got to turn into flint if I do that. And I do not want that, because I need all this gravel. But some of this gravel's actually gonna have to go back up there. In the future. In the future. Ah, there it is. There we go. Grab that. Grab that. Also, what is this? Ah. Picture. You know what, we'll put that in the picture backpack. Do I even have the picture backpack on me? I don't know if I have the picture backpack. No, I don't have the picture backpack. I put it in storage, that's what I did. You know what? I think I may have to bring this seal in. Either I bring this more down? Yeah, I think I have to bring this down. There we go. Because if I bring this down, it'll fit a little bit easier for us. And then I think next episode we'll probably work on this again. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode and all the little tiny stories and talks that we've been having along the way. Let's see. But we'll break all of this and then I think that'll be where we call it for today, because it's been quite a long episode, I tell you. Quite a long episode. Well, it feels like a long episode. Probably isn't a long episode for yous. The beginning of something, I tell you. It's always great when you progress a build project that you've not touched in a little while, I tell you. Four. Sorry, I'm seeing how the height, you know, goes. Obviously the height would be taller than 4 over here. And then 4 again, yeah. Yeah, it's all the right height. Yeah, that works. That works out pretty good. I quite enjoy that. I quite enjoy it. The reason why it's what do you call it? It's not too cheap, but it is quite cheap. Spruce wood, you're getting spruce wood. Though spruce wood has become more of a, you know, higher class, you know, get an item now. Like normally we would, you know, probably, you know, not use spruce no more. Like for a long time I stopped using spruce, but you know, for that build project I'll use all the spruce. I wanted to tell you. But I think that's where we're going to have to end it, because I think we have run out of time. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope to simple. Maybe some archers. Need to keep the vitamins up, very, very important. And bye bye, see you next time. Bye bye, see you, bye bye.